Welcome back, family. What's happening? Welcome to another day. You smell that? It's fall, beautiful sunny day. And also too, your boy's gonna pick up the main ingredient, the Jordan 5 Oreo, aka it's actually Moonlight, but they're calling it the what do you call it? Yeah, they're calling it Moonlight, but it's aka Oreo. Sorry about that, lost track for a little bit. And so yeah, I'm gonna pick up the main ingredient. Your boy's gonna be cooking in the kitchen, cooking up some heat. Stay tuned for that review. Hopefully y'all doing fine. Hopefully y'all doing good. And out of all places, I got a W at Dick's Sporting Goods. I got my wristband actually a couple weeks ago when these were supposed to originally drop September 10th. And you know, they got pushed back about 2 weeks. And today's the 25th, you know, the release day. So I'm hoping that y'all that wanted them, copped them. If not, try in the aftermarket. I'm gonna try to get maybe a little footage in there. I don't know, most places don't want you recording in there nowadays. So if you're new to the channel and it's first time pulling through, please do subscribe, hit that thumbs up, hit that notification bell, so when your boy Sir Loco is cooking in the kitchen, y'all be the first ones to get it. So here we go, you know, here we go. And to the new subscribers, thank you. I appreciate the love and support. It goes a long way, trust me. So stay tuned. Picked up my shoe here, Dick's Sporting Goods. Best kept secret, I guess. It won't be a secret anymore, but I guess this is like the 5th release they did. And another thing for y'all who don't know, on the releases, they're only giving you till 11 a.m. to pick them up. I don't know if it's first come, first serve after that time, but yeah, it's only till 11 a.m. And I guess you lose your spot. You know, they give you a wristband. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, look, they got 13 still sitting. With your boy copped those. They got these. I don't know if those are the Easter lows or 12s. So yeah, those are the 12s. They got 35s. I believe those are the 35s. So yeah, they got some heat. They got some LeBrons. I don't know what these are, but there's some Nikes. LeBrons. So yeah, they got some stuff here. You know, and then you know your other basic stuff. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So if y'all didn't know, like I said, Dick's Sporting Goods, they do releases. You know, your boy got the Oreo 5s. You see them there. That being said, all right, stay tuned. DSG, I'll just abbreviate it. But when they start selling Jumpman Gear and Jordan, but I'm glad they are. You know, I'm glad they are. All this right here. Then they got the Toon Squad, Jumpman. They got the hoodies. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Wow. I'm gonna have to start coming in here more often. Let's zoom. Oop. Like I said, Jumpman here. Wait, backwards. Check that. Oh man, that's pretty cool. Yeah. And then I seen the mannequin. Look, you got the Jumpman. So we're back at the lab. You already know what your boy got. Your boy got the Oreo 5s, or should I say the Moonlight 5s, released September 25th, and they come in. You know, it was a general release. You know, from men's all the way down to preschool and toddler, if I'm not mistaken. And the price tag, I got a men's pair, size 13, my size, which retail for $190. The grade schools $140, and then so on. Your boy hit it at DSG, you know, Dick's Sporting Goods. You know, that's a new thing too. So, you know, check online, and they have different locations. Not every location in the city near you is going to have them, but just check into that for future releases and increase your chances in winning. And also too, drop a comment and let me know if y'all copped, or y'all dropped them, or took a W, or took an L, or just passed on these in general, and be more selective with your purchases, which I don't blame y'all. Your boy Sir Local has to be more selective and being more careful too, especially right now. And I have to keep in mind that times is rough, for everybody, and well, not everybody, but a lot of people, in other words. And so just keep your head up. Hey, there's a time and a place for everything. If you couldn't cop these, and not only these, but the releases, last couple months or whatever the case may be, that's cool. Keep your head up. You're not alone. We'll get through this together. And I pray for this country, and I just pray for everybody. Hopefully we can stick together. And that's another thing I love about shoes. It brings all walks of life together. So anyway, drop a comment. Let me know if y'all got the W, if y'all copped or not. And before I forget, just a brief history too of the Jordan 5. So class is in session for those of y'all that may not know or may know. And class is in session. And the Jordan 5 released in '89, 1990 season. And the Jordan 5 was a breakthrough shoe, like pretty much all of the shoes that Jordan brand came out with. Especially with Tinker Hatfield, which he was the lead designer of the Jordan 5. And the inspiration behind the Jordan 5 was, Tinker Hatfield liked to either watch video or go to actual games and study and watch Jordan, to come up with the inspiration behind, the next silhouette and whatnot. And this was the third collaboration Tinker Hatfield had with Jordan. He started off with the 3, 4, and then this one here, the 5. Not this particular model, whatever the case. I mean, not this particular colorway or whatever. This is not an OG colorway, by the way. And in its original release, they had 4 original colorways. They had the black and metallic silvers. They had the grapes, they're white and grape. And then they had the fire reds, and then they even had one kind of like a reverse fire red. The only difference was like the midsole. I'll show you in a minute where the shark teeth is at. One was red and the other one wasn't red, it was black. So 4 original colorways. And I believe the fire reds were the only ones that had the 23 on the side of the shoe, at the time of its original release. And if I'm wrong, please correct me, what I'm saying? Let your boy know. But the inspiration, like I said, Tinker Hatfield, when he saw Jordan at that particular time, when he was coming with the inspiration of the 5, which, by the way, the Bulls fell short to the Detroit Pistons in the '89-90 season. And we already know, for those of y'all that don't know, the 90-91 season, that's when they, the first started their three-peat. So they fell short on the release when these 5's first came out, '89-90 season. And they fell short to the Detroit Pistons, like I said. And anyway, so the inspiration, when you saw Michael Jordan move, attack, he would attack the hole. He was a fierce competitor. Just like the inspiration behind the shoe, which was a P-51 fighter jet, which was used in World War II over in Germany and other parts of the world during the war. And that was a big help to the Allies, that P-51. It was very vicious out there in the battlefield, out there, providing air support and whatnot. And the nose of that particular plane, that fighter jet, that P-51 Mustang, which coincidentally, your boy Sir Local drives one. So anyway, I thought I'd throw that out there. But yeah, P-51 fighter jet, and on the nose of the fighter jet was shark teeth. Because it ripped to shreds whatever was coming its way. And the same applied to Jordan. When he was on the court, he was vicious, he was ferocious, and he helped his team win. Just like I said, just like the plane helped the Allies and Americans win in World War II. So that was the inspiration behind the shoe. And also, too, the Jordan 5 was the first time that they used 3M reflective on the tongue. Ahead of its time. 3M reflective tongue. First time, first ever. At '89-90, we're talking about way back in the day. So man, Tinker Hatfield, shouts out to you, my man, for creating such legendary, you know, dope silhouettes, you know, and not only in the Jordan lineup, but you know, in other whatever he put his fingers on, you know, 9 times out of 10, you know, turned to gold, you know. So, you know, that was a little bit brief history of it, you know, the inspiration of the 5, you know, and I was pointing them out, you know, as we get a closer look on these, and I believe that these retros here, the Moonlights, released back in 2013, if I'm not mistaken. And correct me if I'm wrong. In 2013, and those were dubbed Oreo, and for whatever reason they couldn't use the name Oreo, and for whatever reason, but they changed it to Moonlight. But I looked at older videos of the first retros, you know, the Oreos, and it's pretty much the same. You know, I'm not gonna get into, you know, exact toe boxes, you know, it being fatter, wider, whatever the case may be. But as far as the colorway and everything else, it's pretty much the same shoe. So I missed out on that pair, obviously. Your boy didn't cop a pair back then. And, you know, I didn't have a black Jordan 5 silhouette in my collection. You know, I got the Raging Bulls that came out this year. And I got the Jordan 5 Kai 54 2021 collection. So, you know, I had to get one, a black Jordan 5 to the collection. You know, would I have loved it to be an OG? Yes, but, you know, I'll take what they got. So I wonder, and the next question I'll pose is, I wonder if these would be sitting on shelves or be sitting at the malls after release date. You know, like the 13s and some shoes out there, you know, they've been sitting. But, you know, I think part of the reason too is people are being selective, and not only that, like I said, you know, times is rough, you know, so there's priorities, you know, it's either eat or cop the latest and greatest. So hopefully y'all ain't neglecting or blurring your priorities. Hopefully y'all don't go for the latest release, have a fresh pair of J's, and you ain't got nothing in the fridge. I hope not. I really hope not, you know. So anyway, let's get a close-up of this shoe. Enough of me blibbing and blabbing. Jordan 5 Moonlight. And, you know, like I said earlier, you know, they got pushed back 2 weeks. Shipping delays. And size 13 is what your boy rocks. And the colorway is black, cool gray, and white. And I like what they did with the box. You know, it matches the shoe. I don't know how the retro in 13 feels like the same boxing and whatnot. You have like a white Jumpman there. It's a clean box. It's a cool box. And like I said, I like how it matches these shoes here that it came in. They got the splattered paint. And these did have the QC sticker, which is good because the last couple of shoes I had didn't have them. You can see it back there in that little corner. And the papers, you know, splattered paint, speckled paint, whatever you want to call it. So they did a good job on the box too. You know, kind of like the Lightning 4s, you know, to match the shoe. So also too, when these originally released too, it was, like I said, ahead of its time. It had these don't have a 3M reflective tongue like the other silhouettes, or, you know, I wish they did, but they didn't. You know, it had these shoelace locks, which I'll give you a better angle, better view here in a minute. But yeah, I think they're the first ones, and I think probably the only ones. I'm not sure. Like I say, I'm no shoe expert. There's been thousands and thousands of shoes released since then, and but yeah, it had the shoelace lock, and you know, the 3M reflective tongue, which these don't have. And the tongue is like a nylon mesh. If you can see the indentation there, you got the gray Jumpman. You know, you got the side netting cage, you got the air bubble, and you got the translucent iced out outsole, and you got the Jumpman there. And on the bottom, you know, it's your traditional outsole on the 5. You know, it has Jordan down there. And also too, on the OG, they had a Nike airbag here instead of instead of the Jumpman. You know, the OG had the Nike airbag there. So, and then also too, I think only on one of the silhouettes from the OGs, the Fire Reds, that was the only one that had the number 23, which would have been right here on the side of the heel there. Which I wish they would have had on these. That would have been dope. And I wish they would have had the 3M reflective tongue. But they didn't. And it's cool. And you got black, eyelets, whatever. You got the netting there. And you got the shark teeth that I was talking about. You know, that's on the nose of the P-51 Mustang fighter jet. Behind the inspiration. That's what I love about the shoes and the shoe game. You know, it has a story to tell. Always has a story to tell. And you got the speckled splattered paint on the shark teeth there. You got your white midsole. And it's just a clean shoe, y'all. That's what I wanted it to. It's clean. It's nothing, you know, spectacular or something to woo about or this and that. But, you know, it's a clean shoe overall. You know, it's, you know, nubuck suede. You know, nubuck suede. And, you know, it's just a very clean shoe. It's got the white inside sock liner, which I wish they wouldn't have used. I mean, if they would have went, I mean, if they went with the gray Jumpman, they could have either went with the all black, you know, inside sock liner or maybe even gray, but, you know, in white inside sock liners, I mean, it's hard to keep clean after a while, you know, but it is what it is. It's a clean shoe, none special. You know, I didn't have to get it. If I would have took L's, I would have been okay with it, but your boy got a W. You can see a little bit faded there. And then also too about black suede, you know, they're harder to keep fresh, you know, after a while. You know, with the dye and whatnot, you know. So after a while they start fading. So you really have to take care of these. And then you had your good ankle heel support. That's another thing I like about 5's, you know. I mean, they're kind of like high, not really high, but mid. You see how, you know, it goes up and then it comes down lower in the back end. I mean, it's not a true high. It's kind of like a hybrid, if you will, you know. But, you know, right there, you can see the deal sticking out there around where your heel bone will be on each end. You know, add support, you know. Give me a second, bear with me, y'all. And you got the netting there in the tongue behind the shoelaces. Shoelaces is flat. You can see the plastic netting or rubber guard netting slash, you know, underneath there. But then like the upper part of the tongue is that nylon slash what material is it? Like not canvas, but it's soft. The tongue's really soft. Don't know the material. It almost feels like when you touch it, it almost feels like a sponge. It's very soft, but don't know. Like I said, it might be nylon or some other material, but it's soft. Then I got, you know, like I said, a white midsole there, air bubble, already said all that. Just a clean shoe, you know, so, like I say, you got the Jumpman in there, you can barely see it. And you got a clear Jumpman. I don't know if y'all can see it. You have a clear Jumpman there, and then on the actual, let me try to pull it out. On the actual, this, oh, okay, this deal there, okay. Y'all see it though. It's got a gray Jumpman, and then it's got like a clear one in the plastic. There you go. So it's a clean shoe. I'm gonna try it on feet, and hopefully, like I say, y'all enjoying your Saturday. And You know, I'm feeling it too at the same time, obviously. But it's, you know, it's a new buck suede. Not the hairy ones, like a little bit of the smooth ones, short hair, if you will. And sorry about my camera. But quick story, real quick, and I won't take up any more of your time. You see those war wounds there? Right there on my hand. Oh, man, you won't believe what your boy Sir Loco did. He was, went out to the basketball court because I need to get in shape. I'm out of shape, obviously, and, you know, I said in one of my past videos, and I'll say it again, that, you know, basketball growing up, you know, I believe helped save my life, too. You know, I already know who saved my life, but, you know, basketball help keep me out of trouble, y'all, and I believe basketball again will, you know, hopefully help save my life and change my ways, you know, quit smoking cigarettes. So that's my little PSA. You know, don't smoke cigarettes and don't smoke anything to harm your body. You only have one life, and I need to follow my advice. But anyway, I played 2 full court games, and there was you know, younger kids, you know, teenagers, you know, late teens. And there was a group of older gentlemen. And so they asked me to play, and I was like, well, I'm not sure. So anyway, I gave in and said, okay, why not? And I did it for, you know, because I need to exercise, of course. And I ran 2 full court games, and it was like the old versus the young. And your boy and the older group won the first game, but I was already out of breath and winded. That's how out of shape I am, y'all. Don't laugh at me. And, you know, we lost the second game. But, yeah, back in high school, I mean, this brought back a lot of memories. Because I used to come home with bruises and cuts and scrapes from playing street ball. So, I mean, that felt good being out there, you know. So, anyway, let me give y'all a look on on feet. And, you know, be out of your ways. So I'm just going to throw a couple fits real quick. And I noticed something too on the shoe. I'll show y'all here in a minute. But I just wanted y'all to get a view of it on feet. But I want you to look at the tongue. I just noticed it on the tongue. How come the left and the right shoe never match? This is wider. This is wider, and then this one here is narrow. Wow, and it seems like it has like a more of a leaner cut there. But this is narrow. I just noticed that, and this is wider. I swear, you know, they can never match. But anyway, I'm gonna keep it, and you know, I'm gonna try on, you know, another fit, but you know, the black silhouette goes with anything, so it's not too hard, you know, to style it and whatnot. So more fit. Like I said, black matches with everything, and you know, it's very easy. That's what I love about black too. You know, you can match with everything. So I got one covering the tongue, and the other one exposing the tongue. You can wear it however you want, and just be careful, you know, with the white sock liners. When you're wearing denim jeans too, you might get some of that dye on them too. And I know these black jeans here, these black denim jeans on my Lightning 4s, is rubbed off on my shoe, and you know, that's a yellow shoe, and it looks like it's dirty and it's not. So I'm kind of upset, but it is what it is. You know, it's a clean shoe overall. You know, hey, for what it is and for what we got, you know, I give it a 9. And the reason I do, like I said, it's a clean shoe. It's a clean shoe. Now, I'm not saying like, okay, and I'm rating just this particular shoe. Well, actually, I'll give it an 8 because the tongue is mismatching. One's wide, more squared off, and the other one's more narrow. So I'll give it an 8, you know, for this shoe. For this particular silhouette, I give it an 8. You know, other than the tongue, like I said, it's a clean shoe. It's a 5, you can't go wrong. And hopefully y'all liked this video. Hopefully y'all learned something. If y'all didn't, you know, did or didn't, you know, drop a comment, drop a thumbs up. And please help support your boy. Hit that notification bell so when I'm cooking in the kitchen, y'all smell it. Y'all be the first ones to get it. Don't forget about the notification bell. Ding, ding, ding. And also too, please do subscribe. If you made it this far and if this is your first time watching one of my videos, please do subscribe, help the channel grow like how we do around here. Walk with me, grow with me. So I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your Saturday, rest of your weekend, and until the next time, you know, peace.